Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Last Flame. Spec here, stats 63%, but climbing. Ready for another round of version 1.0.2. Still learning about the changes and have Reborn turned on this time. So hopefully we can reborn a character and just start playing around with all the different combos. Okay. XZ is pretty lit. I do like XZ. Orion and Magnus is some form of like status applier. Zephyrus always slaps. It's probably been a while since I chose XZ, so I'll go XZ. And by that token, let's go Magnus just for a bit of burn, some AoE damage as well. And here, I don't want Sinky Fish. I don't find it too fun. Dynamite's okay, but it's better with minions or like summons. And then we've got Gargoyle 7R, which is attack damage, which we kind of aren't yet. Now, what paths are we offered with? There are some pretty cool paths going on here. I think we could do a fire, double elite. Oh, I don't want to do double shop. So what about fire, elite, elite? Yeah, what about this triple elite run? All right, so we'll go Demon Claw, fire, and then at this point we can decide to chicken out if we're not strong enough and go to these two, or we can do a triple elite run if we're feeling really brave. And, I guess, strong. Alright, and you get tank. Tag up Boo Goozy Guy. These initial fights, you just gotta get through them because they're really nothing. And what heroes are we offered today? Anything synergistic? Of course not. Alec is kind of cool. We haven't really played much of Alec. We're not really frost stun. I don't think we really need a healer right now. So let's get Alec. Let's get a bit of damage. Now, his deal is he wants to attack fast because he casts based off a proc of attack. So giving him attack speed items is pretty good. Ooh. Alright, fine, I'll get an overshield for the tank and max HP for him. So the tank is sorted for a while. Hopefully XZ should really be able to carry himself for at least a few floors. So now I need to get DPS items. Attack speed on Alec, and anything that just, I guess, gives him more spell power as well. Trying to keep things spicy and mixing it up a little bit. We have a bit of fire going, a bit of bleed, and you know what? Let's go Naomi. Let's go for a bit of shielding, see if we can get that synergy going. And we are rewarded the Bloodmancer's hat, which goes really well with this because this inflicts bleeds, so we can just sap that away with this. I also really like this item to surge quickly with Naomi, so that's pretty good. So yeah, we'll get Bloodmancer's hat and try to get an item to put her on. Go team. So Alec's thing is he does damage in a ring around melee characters. So we're kind of getting wasted procs here because all our characters are ranged. So we should probably try to pick up melee character. Although when you're given Magnus Pyro, like, can you actually... Is it legal to turn that down? I'm not sure. Another consideration is we're given Zog, and Zog works okay with Naomi. Oof. I'm going to go Pyro because it's a guaranteed synergy right now. Ooh, and Orcish Axe. Perfect for Alec. And next up, probably want some spell power for Naomi so we can attach that, the hat to. But I'm not going to give up Caster's Amulet. Slam Dunk on Naomi, Orcish Axe. There you go to Alec. And Naomi, I expect you to be casting extremely frequently. Please and thank you. So, increase attack damage for every frost and enemy with the most frost. We're not that. We're not frost. We do have some burn synergy, so we could go hard with the Pyromaniac. Not really crit build too much. No, not attack damage. So it's really going to be Pyromaniac, and we're going to lean harder into burn. Burn bleed, I guess. And there was the Reborn. I should have checked what that was, because I don't know how that works very well. But too late. Okay, so I think we tab the fight, and... Oh, we probably shouldn't tab. I'm not going to tab because we have no actual attack damage or spell damage items. Just attack speed and tanky items. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to survive this fight, I reckon. Cool. So... Interesting. Okay, so this item here, Assassin's Knife, kind of goes hard on Alec. It will nullify all his attack damage, which is lame. Well, most of it, sorry. But it will increase his attack speed substantially, which means more casts. More casts means more bleed for the hat. And more cast means more damage. I think it's wrong to go down the path of Alec, purely because we've got good fire synergies going, and we don't have enough melee characters for Alec, so no thank you. However, the Bone Trident appeals to me, especially with like Naomi, who's casting every millisecond. So I'll tentatively grab that. And then we can look for some more surge synergies. So yeah, let's increase the cap by 10. And then hopefully we can get some items that go well with that. And I'm feeling cheeky. I'm feeling double elite run. Probably wrong, but I'm doing it anyway. And I'm going to level up the tank to make them a bit more robust. I think double proc's useless on him. He is getting shield, but we don't have minions. I guess I'll do the water elementals because it's something, but yeah, not great pickups there. So yeah, our bleeds is 0 because Naomi's taking them all, but she does have 13 mana regen, which is nice. So we desperately need a damaging item. An item that damages scaling, sorry. Okay, so... You know I love Hydra Sword. Just works well in so many builds. Burn and scales with attack damage. So that doesn't work yet, but that could work really well later. Not good enough yet. Again, we're about to die unless we get something that helps us kind of scale damage. Shock, Frost. This Surge item, and we have increased the cap by 10, is okay. I'm not sure I think it's the best. But I'm not sure beggars can be choosers. And it kind of goes hard on the Orcish Axe. So that makes him a bit more of a weapon. Because we've got a double elite fight coming up. I think we put Magnus on one of these guys and 2 of them on the tank. And I think at this point, we're probably strong enough to tap the fight. So we'll upgrade Alex. Who, oh, lovely. Okay, so more attack speed for the hero that needs more attack speed. You'd love to see it. Magnus, because he's going to be around for a while. Ooh, okay, bad. I'll go this one, but we're surging so rapidly that this isn't going to do much. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Oh wait, no, we're casting so rapidly. That's based on cast speed. Yeah, based on cast. And we can't level anyone. Yes, we can. Naomi, give us something useful, please. So we're not bleeding much. Attack speed's kind of useless on her. I guess do more burn damage. We can trade it off to someone else. Like this. All right, good luck, team. Again, I'm not going to tab it. We'll tab the last fight if we're strong enough. But yeah, look. Alec is doing some serious damage. And then Pyro takes over once he scales up his spell power from his cast here. That's pretty cool. Alrighty then. Game, give us some damaging items. Spell damage, spell power, sorry, on Naomi. Cast speed on Pyro is good, so we shouldn't pass up the cast amulet. That'd be ridiculous. And I think cast a cloak on the tank. This is looking a bit iffy. Not gonna lie. Oh, burn. Yes, burn orb. And I'm pretty sure it's been buffed to 3.5. I don't know if that's buffed or nerfed. I can't remember, to be honest. But something's happened. Something's happened for sure. Okay, so we could be negative attack speed on Pyro and Naomi, which is pretty good with this, but that's $700. That's so much money. Alternatively, we could yeet Alec and double down on fire procs from Magnus. And just go crazy with it. We've already got the orb and Pyromaniac. Oh, that's kind of fun. Like, this is probably the better pick, but I think this is the fun pick. Maybe you could have argued, actually, now that a bit late now, but you could have argued potentially 2 Pyros, because they scale so much damage. And here, because we've got some pretty decent AoE, I'm going to tap the fight. Alright, good luck. Hopefully we can pick up the fire tank. I forget his name. Oh god, that's frustrating. Oh well. This is great for the tank. Too good to pass up. The Christmas tree, guys, if you haven't tried it, 100% recommend. Get on it. It spreads out the damage over 4 seconds, which just means you can catch up with healing or shielding if you need. So we're not Frost. Healing received can be useful. Attack damage is kind of dead. Wow, talk about bad nodes. I'll go healing. And here we go. So probably get yeah, so Naomi and Magnus all at the same health. So we'll just clump them off to the side. And one of them's probably going to get taken out. And I think we are actually strong enough to put the tab on. Because by the time the dragon takes out enough of our low health allies, Magnus should have scoured his attack damage. Come on, one more please. Yep. So he doesn't cast fast enough. We need to get more mana regen on him. Potentially even do something like that, but not yet. I'm in no rush. Okay, so none of these heroes, thank you. They have no fire words written in them. We're not really a negative attack speed build. We could have gone that route if we took those two items before. This item could be good on Naomi with the hat, but we're not there yet. And in fact, the hat's useless because we're not doing any bleeding, so I need to switch that off of her. Attack speed per debuff on enemy. Not really useful yet. Okay, so Legionnaire's helmet pairs really nicely with Christmas Tree because it will share out the lifesteal to the rest of the team. So that's a slam dunk pick. Now what I'd really like on the tank is something that increases their attack damage so that they're actually stealing more from the attack, the lifesteal and magic steal. So we need, honestly, this gloomy mace could go well on the cape and we might want to switch it off later. Okay, so Distillachon's new. 15 trophies and you get 2 mythic heirlooms. Pretty cool. More gold from surviving a fight. Magic marbles is the same. I'm actually looking at Explorer's hat here because we've getting more burning orbs means more damage from Pyromaniac. We could also just keep increasing our surge cap, which will make some of our surge items better. I think I'm actually going to go Explorer's hat here. And any cool heroes? No, we already established that. Come on, Spec. Here, it's going to be a fireplace, double event, shop, elite. This path's really cool. And we could even consider it a triple shop, but I don't think really required. Tab the fight for sure, because we are now strong enough. And we have no reason to save our trophies, do we? No. So, what are we offered? Mana regen gives spell damage, that's pretty cool. Inflicting shock is useless. Debuff Mastery is not actually bad, because ethereal damage pairs well with the burn. He isn't attacking quickly, but we are applying a lot of debuffs with the orb and all the double Magnus. Yeah, I'll go debuff Mastery. Now you, Magnus. Every time you regenerate money, you get spell power. Pretty good. Yeah, fine. Go. And look at our tank's absolutely... His health is going down so slowly considering he's got 4 units on him. Yeah, that's awesome. I love this combo, guys. If you can get that going, I would recommend. Alright, now, what do we need? Really? Mana regen? Mana regen? Mana regen? Mana regen? Okay. Mana regen or spell power. I don't mind the Book of Mana, to be honest. And spell... Alright, fine. Because these items go really well on Magnus. Because Magnus scales his attack speed. So Magnus is really interesting in the sense he attacks quickly and wants to cast quickly. An all-rounder. Sure. Now, how much burn are we actually applying? Definitely not enough. So I'd love the burn cape on XZ. And in fact, I'd love to switch XZ out because he's not really... Did you hear the kitty meow there? Kitty! Boom! Surprise kitty. I got a little bed that I like to put him on. Her. No, nothing says fire here. No, okay, so this is the fire cloak. So this is not even, it's not even close. Unfortunately, so one thing to consider is that these items suck with his ability because he wants to attack quickly. So you want some form of attack damage scaling. Maybe we can get that with the passive. I don't know. We'll try to. I don't think it's the shop. I think I'd rather go to a campfire. Or do I? Not really. Speaking of which, that goes there. Campfire, I guess, oh no, because I want to update fire. I want to upgrade Fire Cloak. That's an obvious one here. So fire gate, that's so many more fire applies, which is more damage. It's just, yeah, it's exactly what we're trying to do. And let's make the Christmas tree stronger. So, oh, we got a reborn. I need to not rush that, but I want to go to the double event. Do we even have passives? Good passives? We don't. We got pretty garbage passives on our team. So this is probably worth a single click. And I think we can afford it, and we can always beeline to this campfire if we need to. There's also relic swaps, and I'm not fond of the book or the artifact of Surge either. So I'm going to do one of each, because that's a bit of fun. So that's cool. That's pretty synergistic with one of these two. Oh, actually, this debuff mastery goes pretty hard on XZ because he attacks quickly. So I think it's going to be this. Yes. And then let's trade for 3 relic swaps. So what are we offered? Mana regen's obviously good. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so we can give the whole team 125 attack damage. We have no... That would give our tank attack damage. That's pretty good. Then we would be inclined to save our money, which I think we'll do. Oh, no, because we have to sacrifice. I don't think it's worth 2 relics. I do, however, think the mana regen is better than the healing, so I'm going to do that. No, we're not summoning, we're not crit, we're not really surge. I don't want to cap my burn at 20, that's ridiculous. Attack speed's pretty good. No, I'm going to keep the surge because it keeps that open, so I think that's kind of more fun to play around with. And our health is quite low, so I'm being a bit cheeky, but... none of these trades are worth it. This trade here is definitely worthy of consideration. The question is, the issue is I have to get rid of one of these 2 relics to put it on him, and I really, really don't want to do that. I might be able to get an item slot for him later, so do I hedge my bets there? Probably not. No. Don't be greedy, mate. Okay, any better tanks? No. So any fire scaling items? No. Okay, so then, that's really good on Naomi. We need her to do more damage anyway. So, boom. And by more damage, I mean more shielding. So then, on cast, the next attack deals splash damage equal to attack and spell power. On cast. So that item is pretty good. In fact, it's really good on Magnus. So Magnus here is hybrid because of this staff. We've got a hybrid Magnus over here. Lovely. And he's attacking quickly and casting quickly. So that item's actually really, really good on him. We're not really bleeding. Like, if we put the Sanguine Ring on, we're just going to lose the bleeds to the hat. Which we should consider breaking up. I don't think we need to yet. I don't think that's required. What I will do is put the Jade Dagger on Pyro, because that increases his cast by 50% alone. Then finally, is there anything we can put on the other Magnus? More spell power, attack speed, spell power? Nah, let's save our money. I think we can do better than all of that. So then we'll go do an elite fight, and oh no, this is a bad one. Oh, it's a really bad one. So this guy attacks the units with the lowest health, which is these 3. So let's do it something like this. Magnus, we need to cast a lot because I need you to kill quickly. So go. Come on, guys. Naomi, hit. Yes, shield. Can you out-shield the boss? No, but you do only get 1 kill, so I'm pretty chuffed with that. That's good. Alright, so here we're looking for... We don't need more energy generation because of Pyro. So we want spell power scaling, attack damage scaling. We want any damage scaling on this Magnus. This Magnus is up for anything, and this Naomi needs mana. So we're really just a caster team. I don't think good enough. None of them. And I'm not going to roll anymore because I am very low on health. So I'll grab the Dancing Spire and put it on the book because it's casting and attack damage, which goes well on Magnus. Ooh, SIFD, so we can get another Burning Orb this way. We can get some healing from Banana, but we're not doing much attack damage. So yeah, we'll go SIFD and we'll grab another Burning Orb. Let's proceed. Now, this is good, this fight, because we should be able to duplicate a relic. However, I'm a bit nervy because our health is really low, and these guys tend to take out a lot of people. Maybe something like this. They tend to take out a lot of people because they shoot the tornado, and they're just going to clump and absolutely take out our lowest health units. So let's see if this works. Yeah, look at this. Go on, Naomi. Keep yourself alive. Oh, brilliant. No deaths. That's really good. You'll love to see it. Sure. Another book. It's great because I don't have to roll. And a power stuff for Naomi to give that little bit extra shielding. Duplicate. Burn orb. Let's just keep getting it. And here, what can we upgrade? That's a lame upgrade. That's a lame upgrade. That's a good upgrade. Just trying to think whether we go to one of these two. And first of all, see you later, Alec. It was nice having you in the team. I'm not gonna go to the shop to save my money, so we get more out of Demon Claw in the next act. So I'm gonna go here. Definitely one rest and one enchant, and it's gonna be the Gloomy Mace to get that bit more scaling of the hybrid damage. Oh, Reborn, of course. What options are there? So gain 1% attack damage for every 2% of the highest value of the attribute, healing received or shooting. Okay, so that disables his tankingness because it gets rid of the taunt, so it's no. So this changes his spell. Damage spell that inflicts 2 burns, so it halves the burns, halves the damage, buff the defense on all heroes equal to the amount of burns on the enemy with the most. Wow. Buffs the defense of all heroes equal to the burn. Wow. Okay. Yeah? Huh. That seems a little powerful. This turns Naomi into a damage dealer. What does this do? Gets rid of his passive, but slows down the cast time and increases the burns equal to the amount of frost, bleeds, and shock on the enemy. So that's not that. We're not like an all-rounder. I'm going to do one of our Magnuses. That's so cool. So the question is, which one am I going to do? I don't know. So you're it. No, I do it again. So you got to extinguish your supply of goods. I don't really want to give up health, so I think I'll give a bit of money. Oh. So we should have just got a lot more chunky from that. And I'd love to see how that works. So what I'm going to do... Who got it, by the way? Was it you? Okay, so it was Mr. Hybrid, which is okay. So we'll press play. First of all, maybe we'll level up Naomi, who's one of our more important characters, and give her more spell power. Okay, so where's the defense? Where's your buffing, friend? Wow. Wow. Are you serious? What? Reborn is so powerful. Oh, this is such a cool fire build. I've not really done one like this before. We don't need to switch up the party. I really like what we've got going on at the moment. At 500 stacks, trigger all. Okay, so healing shield. That'd be so cool if we could put it on him, but he's not really healing or shielding. So let's roll. Ooh, turn someone into a melee character and increase their magic. Spell power, magic steal, and defense. We don't really need more defense, to be honest, with that new Reborn. That's so cool. Ooh, it's getting a bit dark. I'll turn the light on. So, no, none of these. I'm going to do like 3 more rolls. This item slaps so hard with this combo, but I think the Fire Cloak is just too valuable. Maybe it's just the Energy Hat to surge faster. And what are our surge payoffs? Like this. We don't have many, but I'm going to do it because I don't want to roll forever. And I think our team's pretty good. Like, I feel very strong, especially after that last fight. And we'll go the Empire Boots because I don't want any relics with negatives, so... Cool. Alright, so here, I'd love to buy more Burning Orbs. So, this path here looks pretty good. Wow. Wow. Yeah, done. Maybe something like this. Go team. No, let's give more power to XC. And attack damage and spell power goes hard because it's going to increase attack damage specifically because it's going to increase his lifesteal. And I just realized he's getting nothing out of magic steal because he doesn't do any damage with his cast. Maybe I should have reborn him instead. Fine. You can have a little bit more attack damage, friend. Or friendo. And we can also give him another passive, which is okay to do because we don't have any relics that need trophies. So he's not critting. Every time we surge, you get more spell power and magic steal. Or more potential omni crit. No, we'll go empowered. That seems okay. Because we can switch that to someone else who will take more advantage of it. And how quickly are we surging? Definitely not enough. So... Huh. I'm surprised. Level 2 surge with... What is it? This item here. And this item here? Okay, note to self, don't pick them again. This is not doing it for me. Healing receive, create. Every 4 attacks that were against attack damage based on spell power. I was going to say that could be good for him, but he's actually got really atrocious base stats, so no. We need something better than that. Last roll. Ooh, okay, the wearer does ethereal damage based on burns. That's easy. That needs to go on someone who's attacking quickly, which is now you. You are my fast attacking Magnus. Lovely. You love to see those burn synergies come together. So you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here, and that goes there. Play. And we've got such good AoE, because these Magnuses shoot out like a radius, and so does Pyro. So I love to see like multiple enemy fights. Easy caster amulet. Ooh. Easy book of mana. He says as he like literally hesitates. That goes here, and then that goes here. And then can we give anyone another passive? Yes. Oh, excuse me. Frost, air, attacked, air. Omni crit. Let's do it. And we're not stopping anyway. We're buying. We're buying another burn orb. Let's go. I think this is probably correct. And good luck to you, sir. Yeah, he just does so well. His shield gets taken out quickly, but his health just can't be taken out because of his attack damage, so... Love to see it. Ooh, okay, a bit of healing's pretty cool. A bit of healing with the spell power, which kind of goes well with this item, so it goes well on Naomi. So we might want to get rid of the hat pretty soon. Oh no, ethereal amplification based on burn damage. That's so good on this Magnus, because he's doing ethereal damage with his axe. Alright, so I'm going to lock this and grab this. It's just too powerful. Yeah, this Magnus just became like our biggest damage dealer. Okay, so something like this, I think. And then Magnus with the axe. Yep, watch it. Magnus with the axe. I just love it. It does so much damage. And we're applying just ridiculous burns. It might even at this point be more worth it to get the thing that does double burns rather than Pyromaniac. The origin. Shooting. So we've got no use for that yet. None of them are very fun. Spell power for mana regen. So that's 150 spell power for Naomi. No, I think we can do better than these. No, and I just realized. So I'm going to do the immortal staff because that's going to go on our Magnus who needs the hybrid stats because I can't roll down forever. And then I can't afford a dupe, unfortunately. So let's do a passive swap and see what we're offered. So this empowered goes well on one of our casters. Ooh, gaining attack damage, which is our hybrid. Ooh, oh no. Which one's our hybrid? So angelic power. I kind of like that though. 80 spell power. And he's casting pretty regularly. I don't think it's actually worth getting that now. It is worth getting Magic Potion, though, so that's going to go on Firemancer instead. So now our Naomi is healing, which is going to increase the amount of, procs from this. So the Energy Hat. That's cool. Okay, then. Lose half your thing to gain it. Ooh. Ooh. Lose half my health. There's a pretty dangerous path coming up. Can I take it? This is like risking the entire run. If I choose this, I think there's a pretty high chance we'll die because it'll bring us down to like 19 health, which isn't many losses, and we have an elite event and Star Elite coming up. But we do get a campfire. So you gotta risk it to have fun. The tank gets it, which is really good. That's all good. I'm actually not gonna do this. This is a really tough fight, and if we do that, I think we're gonna lose. So it's gonna be like this, which is a little boring, but that's okay. So you go here, you go here, go there, and you go here. All of them go onto you, and like, yeah, this the beauty of this build is the longer the enemies stay alive, the faster we do damage. Because we've just got too many orbs, we've got too much scaling going on. Very strong team. That's gonna go on the tank. And now we need something for this Magnus. So like hybrid damage. And because I don't want to roll, I want to reserve my health. It's going to be this item. Oh, and I just realized we could have got the other fire cape now that we've got this slot. So that's what I mean. You never know what the game's going to give you. So the hybrid item on the axe for the hybrid Magnus. And those two items really aren't what we're doing. So no. Bit of healing. Why not? Survivability. Okay. You go here, you go here, you go here, and you go here. Good luck, team. Heal quickly, because that guy will take out the back line, and he will... Yeah, see? I don't want to see that. Yeah. Really fast heals now. And look at the book here. 320 Ethereal Amplification. He's a unit, this guy. And interestingly, even though we've got all this fire, Hurry ain't doing too well yet. The longer he's in the fight, the more he's going to scale, though, so... I think I'm going to do this for survivability, and I'm going to throw it on Pyro's Jade. And can I give anyone a third passive? I can. And it's going to be you, Pyro. Ooh, lifesteal's good. Oh, I think I messed up. Yeah, I did. Oh well, fine. Everyone gets a level, and a bit of defense on them is always good. Doubling their defense. Oh, I can afford a dupe. Lovely. So we'll go for a 5th burning orb. And here I'm not going to be reckless. I'm definitely going to go to the campfire. Ritual axe for sure. Doubling damage there is just too powerful. Cool. All right, come at it, boys and girls. Clean up. Thank you very much. Never put your units on the other side of the boss unless it's your tank, because you will just get taken out by all the ads. Yeah, this is... Look at these orbs doing all the heavy lifting. Whatever. I don't need... like, we got it sorted. We'll do a few rolls, try to find something fun. That's pretty good on the tank. Holy moly, that's pretty good on the tank. Holy moly. That is so good on the tank. Because it gives him a bit of base attack damage and spell power. So he's going to be getting more out of the lifesteal. And he's going to... Actually, I just realized he's going to get from Magic Steel, he's going to get from the ethereal damage that he does with this. So he is super chunko. And we'll go... Who... I guess I can put this, because ethereal damage is quite good. It's good for literally all our burn damage, that axe. The Empire Boots at this point, completely worthless, so... And I actually think... I don't need to go to a shop. I'd rather upgrade things, like the book. Like, honestly, surging faster might be the play. It's also -2 max mana. I don't know about that. Let's double the attack of that staff. Okay, let's go. So you here, you here, take aggro, and we can give another passive to someone. Here we go, Pyro. Let's see if you can do anything. Oh, cool. Onslaught. That is what I was hoping I'd get on this guy. But it's too late now. And because you've got good mana regen, it's going to be mana plantation, so you can share that benefit with the rest of the team. And play. This is going to be one of the harder fights because it's single target, which means there's less burns on the field, which means everyone scales slower. But apparently, not even close to being an issue. So, Tank, Aro, Naomi, both my twin Magnuses, and just like real twins, these two are not very similar. One is ethereal attack damage, one is a hybrid. Yeah, see that? That's what I mean. We cleaned up in the multi-fight, and here we go. The final battle. Not worth putting anyone anywhere near the center or splitting up the bosses. You always want to keep them on the same guy. Like, at least that's what's worked well for me in the past. Hi. Lovely. Watch them all die. Brilliant. That was a super fun fire run. And we got to test out Magnus's reborn mechanic. Look at these defenses. 150 defense across the board. Everyone was unkillable. Like, this hat did nothing. Our team wasn't particularly strong. Granted, our tank was, like, actually a perfect unit. I love the combo of items here. It was so much, yeah, look at that. 78 lifesteal, 45 magic steal. That was a really cool run. That was a really fun run. Naomi didn't even do much. Like, honestly, could have lived without her. Didn't even get to max surge. 5 orbs. Awesome. All right, cool. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing. I love making these videos, so there's going to be plenty more to come. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye.